Alright, Tegan here, and I'm back with the games that I enjoyed. Or, I'm sorry, my game collection on 360. So, GTA 4, got that out of 4. I very much enjoyed this game. And it is the game that, made me realize it doesn't matter what platform I buy a game on, because they're all pretty much the same. So I got it on PS3 and 360, and I played it through on both, and not really much difference noticed. So it's like, yeah, that was even though I did continue to like get games on both, I did. I haven't done that with many games, so. But this is like the big one where it's like, okay, there's no really no difference. I can totally just stop doing that. But I enjoyed four. People say stuff about the driving. I don't care. Like, well, not I don't care, but I didn't notice it. Story wise, I like this whole satire of the American dream. I thought that was really good. The characters were great. I love Brucey and Roman. They're great. Uh, yeah, the gameplay great too. Like the cover system, like all the shooting. Um, and like the co-op stuff on the online, I really enjoyed that. So yeah, GTA 4, really enjoy it. Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. I was playing this game and then I got stuck on one of the missions, so I think I'll just like restart it and like do a playthrough. But I enjoyed it. It basically is just like the starting point of all the cover based shooters of this console generation. Because it has like a cover system. You can blind fire. You can be in cover and shoot, and all this other stuff. So that's like kind of like where it all started on this game. So I enjoyed what I played it, even though I got stuck. Gears of War 2. Actually, I really enjoyed Gears of War 2 just because like there's like so much action in this game. Like, I think I sat down to play it and I just played until the part where you get into the boss fight with the giant fish monster thing in uh the catacombs of the locusts or whatever. And so I stopped playing that, and my friends were online, and I went to play multiplayer with them. And horde mode I love, but the PvP, no, not so much. I do not. But then again, I don't do PvP, so yeah. Like I played that, and I played that once, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that ever again. So horde mode's fun. I co-op great. Everything else not so much. But I did enjoy the just like the set pieces and the action. Really have always been really good in the Gears games, and they were in two. And Gears of War 1 is weird because I played it years later after everybody had been gushing all over it, and like it's got, or like at launch when this game came out, it got tens and nines and what have you. Going back to play this game, it is not that good. Like it's it's a good game, but it's not. This game is not a 10. Like anybody that's like playing this game, I'm like, what the, like what game are these people playing? Or they need to like re-review this one because like straight up, I played this and I was like not impressed. Or it's, yeah, not the things some people will say about some games. I'm telling you. But it's a good starting point. It was, I don't know. It it's very basic though. Just you know, it, I was like, it was weird. I was gonna do a playthrough of that game on my channel of like Gears 1, 2, and 3, but I don't know. After playing this one for a bit, it's just like the characters and the story are just not there to like not really make it be worth it. It's more of a, it just is a straight up action game where you only care about like the set pieces and the giant action scenes. All right, next game, Tom Clancy's In War. It's funny because I had the headset to play this game, but it's like it's not really required. It's an interesting game. It's a nice fun take on tactical combat. I would say it actually works as a like strategy or tactical strategy game on console, because all you have to do is like give command to your units. And it's very rock paper scissors of like this unit beats this unit or whatever, or is weak against this unit. So that's always easy and fun to play. Dead Rising, it was a slow burn. Because at the beginning, it's kind of okay, what's going on here? But then as you play, like the farther into the game that you get, the better it gets. So like at the end, all this crazy stuff happens, and like there's even like other stuff that happens after the ending. That was really good. It was like a really good surprise at like towards the end. Um, But yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, I'm not too into zombies because, as you can see, I've been going like through all these games and haven't had a ton of zombie games. So, but like as a zombie game, it works because like the setting that it puts you in and stuff. But hmm, I mean, it's not the best. Like on that note, it's also not the best zombie game I've ever played. So it's a it's a nice uh what's that word, experiment in like open world zombie game because there's like a bunch of different stuff going on and you have a lot of freedom to do a bunch of different stuff. There's a bunch of different modes you open up after you play through it, so it's a nice fun game to check out if you've never played it before. The Darkness. This is I one of my first 360 games I bought. I really enjoyed this game. Like I was not expecting. I did not know what to expect from this game, except for that you could like use tentacles and stuff. But the like graphical detail and like the gore and the just violence and the brutality, so good. Like I did not expect that in this game, and this was like one of the first like first person games I bought, and then like it ends up like being that you can like eat people's hearts out with your tentacles that you have of the darkness. The first time I did that, I was like, "Holy crap, that was insane!" Like that happened. I was like, "Wow, that was crazy." But yeah, the story is really good too, and it goes places where like no other game has like gone that I've played this console generation, with like the storytelling and like where it takes you. Just it's really like the darkness. Yeah, it's very dark and weird. I end up getting stuck though, so I need to play it again. But it was fun. I did enjoy what I did play. Also, like the hub worlds when you're going from like level to level, pretty good. Dance Dance Revolution Universe 2. Not really much to say there except for yeah, DDR, and it plays just like any other DDR game. Actually, Universe 2, I didn't really enjoy the track list on these two because it's mostly like licensed songs, which are eh. I prefer like the original Konami stuff, like the stuff that like they make in house. Like this is all mostly licensed hits of your pop artist of the day. So not really feeling those. There's like a really cool arrangement of one of the Castlevania tracks or something where it's all like bit era style. It's pretty good. Crackdown. I enjoy this game. I thought it was fun. Like you get to, it's open world, GTA style, but you're a cop, and you basically get to like level up and have abilities on top of your like super agent self. So you have like this jumping ability, speed ability, power ability, and shooting ability or something, explosions or something. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun. And it's co-op too. That was the other thing. So you could like play with a friend. And apparently Crackdown 2 is like terrible, but I haven't played it, so I don't know. Everybody was not that high on it, so I didn't check it out. Um, Condemned 2, I have not played this game, so the reason I got it though is because I did play the original Condemned. I haven't finished it yet though, but I did play it, and it is pretty it's pretty intense and fun. I'd say it's like the first person shooter equivalent of Dead Space but not in space, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like a action horror game because there's like it's very tense and suspenseful all the time, and then like you'll have moments of like horror and creepiness and really good. It's like really well done. Surprising that's from Sega. Who developed Monolith? Wow, from Monolith. So they also made Fear. So that makes sense. Chrome Hounds. I got this because it was a giant mech game, and you can never have enough giant mech games, even though the online mode is like no longer supported. So, and I think I played the single player, but it wasn't that great. But and then the game that changed everything: Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, instant classic. I mean, I kind of poo-poo 2 and 3, but 4. Okay, actually 4, you can still say the same things because basically it's just a bunch of dudes with guns that like come at you the whole time, and you just have to like charge in and like go to checkpoint, and all you're doing is like killing stuff the whole time. But still, it's like it was the first that like did that formula and like succeeded and was like super over the top, action packed set piece moments of like roller coaster ride of awesome action movie moments. Like everybody's gonna remember all gillied up. Everybody's gonna remember the ending. Like those two moments in the game, or like even the part when you go in on on the boat and like everybody's in their wetsuits or whatever. That was pretty cool. Every level, really good stuff. Or the part with or the part when you have to go get that helicopter pilot that's been shot down and then rescue them. That part, yeah. When you're leaving that city that looks like Iraq but's not Iraq, or wait, Iraq's a country. I'm sorry. When you're leaving that country that looks like Iraq, that's not Iraq. So yeah. And then Call of Duty 2. I think I got this and the other. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, yeah, Call of Duty. I don't know why I bought this. I probably just did because it's like, oh, Call of Duty. So it's weird though, because it's all like it has like the same feel, but like everything is okay. Not everything is different, but like all the weapons and stuff are different. So it's pretty much the same though. So like waypoint to waypoint, objective, and then on the way there, you're just killing a bunch of Russian or wow. Are you just killing a bunch of German soldiers? I think. I think that's the area it takes place in. Um, Blue Dragon. I haven't played this game, so yeah. I've had this like so long and I've not played this game. This is kind of sad. What's in here? Eternal Sonata. I always wanted to get that game. Get that game. Assassin's Creed. I enjoyed this game. Yeah, I enjoy. I like it, and I know people say that there's like flaws with it, and I see what they're saying when they say that, but I'm not gonna knock it because to me when I was playing it, it just felt so. It felt so. I don't know. It felt different, and it felt like fun. I also have always enjoyed the crowd system that Assassin's Creed has used to like populate their open worlds with actual like people and pedestrians like on their day to day, even though they're just like NPCs, just like walking in lines. It's like whatever. Just it makes the city and the world that you're in like feel like livable, breathable, like it's actual like an open, living, breathing city. I also like the whole story too, and like the setting, Middle East. That was pretty cool. Like the Crusades. That was pretty cool. But yeah, Assassin's Creed. I enjoyed it. Two, not so much. Three, also not so much. Which means I'm probably not gonna get four. Oh man, my other favorite licensed game, Batman Arkham City, Game of the Year edition. So yeah, my, or I guess I'll use the line I love to use: the best 3D melee combat of the current console generation, Batman Arkham City. Uh, the only thing I do not like about this game, I said this during like the PS3 when I was talking about it, but whatever. So you have all the characters like Robin, Nightwing, Catwoman, and you can use them in the challenges, but you can't use them in the single player. So that was kind of a bummer. And then also since like the city's like cordoned off, it's not the whole city. It's just like part of Arkham. I mean, a part of Gotham. So, but still, the storyline is great, and the gameplay is amazing, and the graphics look great for Unreal Engine because it's like, oh, it's Unreal Engine. I have no idea because it looks so good. Unlike a lot of Unreal Engine games, and like the challenges are so fun and addictive, and how there are like three sets of them for all the different characters and all the side quests in the open world, like saving Mr. Freeze's wife and all that stuff. Which reminds me, I need to do that on my channel, like put up videos for that. I think I'll do that today after I throw all this stuff out. Like, yeah, let's do a new playthrough of Batman. All the side quests. Alright, and here I have some special collector's editions, which I'm not throwing these away because they're like still cases. So this is Splinter Cell Conviction with the does it come out the top? Oh, yeah, like the three bullet hole things where his night vision goggles would usually be. I like Splinter Cell Conviction. Like, I hadn't played any Splinter Cell like all the way through before, so this is the first one I played all the way through, and I just liked the whole predatory stealth nature of it, where you would just stalk the bad guys, mark and execute them, and they never knew you were coming. That was just so fun, just sneaking up on dudes and ganking them, and then slowly but surely marking and executing the rest of them to where it's like you would clear a room, nobody ever knew you were there, and you're like a complete ghost. It was like cool because it was like a stealth style where like you, since they like had the game like where you weren't really suggested to play pacifist style and like not kill anybody, you'd end up playing through where you just like took out rooms of dudes and like killed them all. Even though you could have like a non-lethal takedown, but whatever. Perfect Dark Zero. This game is very average and mediocre and okay. Like it's nowhere near as good as the original, even though I'm probably painting that with my nostalgia. But like going to play this game, I was so pumped, and I was just like so let down. Like it's okay, but man, it is very average and just not. Ah, man, it just did not live up to my expectations when I played it. I was like, wow, that's very. Blah. Also, the arrows on the ground that tell you where to go when you're trying to get to objective. Oh man, top 5 game, Mass Effect. Oh man, it's gonna be a long time before there's another game like Mass Effect, man, because this one is like this is like the game that like at the beginning of this console generation, this game did not exist, and now after this console generation, it basically is my favorite franchise, and like all I'm ever waiting for is like new news on like what's new from Mass Effect, like new games, new comics, new anime, new whatever. Just it rules my soul. This game, it's like yeah. I have playthrough of it on my channel as well, so check that out. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what to say about Mass Effect. Just everything that makes it so good is just like the universe, the characters, the lore, the story, the dialogue. Yeah, in the first game, the gameplay is not the best, and the shooting is kind of but everything else, man, everything else is on point and just so good, and like far exceeds so many other games. And man, just like the level of sophistication and respect that like BioWare showed to like their audience by like not making it super dumbed down and man, so good. 2 also pretty good, not as good as 1, but still pretty good. And yeah, I'm not gonna go there, but yeah, but yeah, basically, if compared to 1, the combat is just far exceeds it, and then the story's pretty good, and then all the other stuff's just as good as the first game, and then like the gameplay is like the only thing that's like far superior. I have qualms about the storyline in the second game. I don't want to go there. And then of course Mass Effect 3, which I've yet to play through, so I need to start this playthrough, Mass Effect 3. And we all know how I feel about this one. I totally like it, even though there's a lot of things that get me a bit peeved sometimes. But yeah, that's all the games in all of Taken's collection. So I think I'll do this, and then I'll make a video of just like stacking them all up and like comparing them, like size-wise. I want to just like make an image. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like make a video. I thought about like stacking them all and like doing like a giant domino line, but that would be just such a waste of time and so childish. So, but yeah, that's it for the videos of my game collection. So if you want to see those games played or have some gameplay or play through, just leave a comment and I'll get to it. It could be some time though, because depending on how many people are like, oh, play this game, play that game. So, and I'm currently playing through. Well, I'm not really playing anything right now because I'm waiting for PS4, but yeah. Until then. But yeah, that's it for the videos and this video series. So thanks for watching. Have fun, good game, F the haters. Until you hear or see from me again on the internet, I'm now signing off.